Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today I am here to do a collective reading. This is going to be a specific message for a specific group of people. So if you do feel drawn in any kind of way to the title, to the thumbnail, or if this pops up randomly, then it could be for you. I am setting the intention here that Spirit will show this reading to the right group of souls that need to hear it. So I trust that it will come across your timeline at the right time and that it is meant for you. But of course, just take what fits, just take what resonates with you. Also, at the end of the reading, I will be going over some specific details that I have channeled, such as names, locations, just specific little hints or clues that could give you a message as if this is going to be for you or not, or just confirmation of this message. So the first thing that I was shown when I tapped in here to the energy, they actually showed me a thief and like a money bag, a thief in the night kind of image here. Although this is not something literal, I will kind of touch on how it ties into the message here in a moment. But the next thing I heard after I saw that was focus on your finances. And they showed me this very large tree. And it feels like for whoever this is going to resonate for, somehow or another, you are being drained right now. And whether you know what that is or not, it could just be that you're in some kind of like dead end job, or maybe you are in an environment or like a corporate setting or something that feels like it's almost like sucking the life out of you, or even draining your finances. There could be something to where maybe you don't feel financially where you want to be. Or again, it could just be that you're almost like pouring into something, but then it's like there's no bottom to it and it just kind of drops out. And so I also was hearing you are not doing enough. And there is a message here for whoever this is going to resonate with, is that Spirit does kind of want to tell you that if you want to build your dream life, or if you want to follow a certain path that is something that you're really good at, like you have some kind of skill, you have some sort of talent, you have something that you are either been thinking about doing or that you already do on the side. And Spirit's saying that if you dedicate more time to that, this is what they want you to do. If you give it I was hearing give it a shot, because you never know. So I don't know if this is something that you just have kind of like a random idea for, or again, you could be like a side, on the side you do artwork, or on the side you do, you write poetry or something like that. It could be anything for you. I do feel like Spirit wants this message to reach somebody, to say that they want you to focus on the potential of what you can receive. I heard open your heart to receive. There's something you're a bit closed off here to the receptive energy. So maybe this is what's keeping you in some kind of dead end cycle, or maybe this is what's keeping you from kind of focusing on what could grow, like what could actually work for me. And I feel like you have this, they're showing your aura for whoever this is like expanding right now. You have a very bright aura, but recently something has happened to where it's been expanding more and more outward. So maybe you've been feeling that, maybe you've been feeling some kind of increase of energy, or you've been having more spiritual experiences. And they were describing your energy here to be of pure potential, pure energy. And what you're essentially have been doing, though, maybe not purposely, is you've been involving yourself with non-pure energies, or you have been somehow something is tainting your purity, or your, I don't know the word to describe it, like your pure potential energy has been given to a situation, a job, something that is not your highest potential, or not your highest good. And it doesn't mean that that job has to be like a really bad, job, or like a bad situation, but something is a bit blocked within your ability to receive something higher, or a greater abundance, a greater potential for your life, and for your, especially something with like your dream life. And so yes, they were showing me that you are going through an expansion here that is maybe pushing you even more and more to a path that would be more fulfilling for you, having to do with a talent, a skill, something that is very needed in the world, is what I was hearing. Because you are, it's like they're showing me your light is one amongst the many, or, you know, you're walking through a crowd, or you're in some kind of, maybe not for everyone, but like a corporate environment maybe, and you have such a bright light, and perhaps the people that you work with or the people who are at that job don't have the same goals as you, or the same values, or the same spiritual focus. Okay, and I was also hearing to save your money, and this feels to be because of this. Okay, so however it's going to apply for you, maybe you are needing to save your money so that you can pour into this hobby or this talent or this side hustle that you have, or something like that. Okay, or it could just be a general message here to save your money, protect your finances, protect your money right now. Something about the tree, they want you to grow your tree, so to speak, larger and larger. And this is very much what you deserve. You deserve to have, I was also hearing building blocks towards a big expansion. And they were showing kind of the letters getting larger as we were going, like building blocks to a great expansion. And the word expansion was very large. So they want you here to start to think about how you can make maybe baby steps or small steps towards where you want to be. Because I do feel there's a bit of maybe like a tough love message coming up for some of you, that you're just not doing enough right now for that to happen. Maybe you're not even doing anything at all. Maybe you kind of have, like, in the back of your mind, sometimes you feel like, maybe today I want to start up this side business, or I want to apply more time to the things that I love to do and that I hope to be in a couple of years or 10 years or however long. But maybe you're not actually doing it. Maybe every day goes by and you never do it. So if you want to have that tree of abundance and tree of passion of the things that you do, and also like a greater purpose for your life, they want someone here to take more action towards that, dedicate more time to it. Even if you feel like you don't have time, it could even just be like, 10 minutes to that, or an hour a week, or however long you have, at least something that can help you to build towards a big expansion. And for someone, I was hearing as well that when you do this, someone's going to notice you. So whatever field that is for you, maybe you're putting artwork out there, or you're putting some kind of product that you're creating, someone's going to notice you eventually. And that could then lead to something more. But as long as you are not giving it a shot, or not giving something a chance, it's going to be very hard to have those steps shown to you or given to you. Okay, so I was hearing, if you're giving a lot to a dead-end job, try to dedicate more time on the side to build your dreams. You can do more, is what they were showing me. And then I also heard, believe that you are untouchable, and you will be. And this is kind of tying into that thief message. And I don't exactly know how the thief message applies to everyone. I feel like from what I'm getting intuitively, it is kind of what I mentioned. There could be, maybe there are some deceptive people on you, or I was thinking of another message in my head. I was going to say deceptive eyes watching you. But there also could be deceptive people around you. So if you do something in the spotlight, this may just be for a smaller group of people, but if you do something in the spotlight, or if you have a lot of like competition or competitive fields, there could be something about like copycats, or people who are taking your work, or maybe people who, I don't know if they're just competing with you, or if they are jealous of your potential. I do feel like that is going to be for some. So that's why Spirit is giving this message to somebody to say to focus on your finances, focus on what you want to grow. Don't give any attention to those people or to those energies, even if you can't see them. Especially if, like I said, if you're on like a public platform, or if you are, just kind of feeling a bit of a weird energy around you, There definitely could be some jealousy, some evil eye, and it's because of your pure potential. It's because of some kind of very unique or just, unique talent that you have, or bright light that you have. And so they are saying here that believe that you are untouchable, and you will be. Nothing can harm you unless you give it that attention, or if you give it that power. So if you are dealing with copycats, if you're dealing with thieves, if you're dealing with something that feels like it's somehow taking your money literally or energetically, or if you're just giving to a dead end situation, in a way, it's like that is kind of taking from you, and how they're explaining it in terms of energy. So yeah, that is the message. Let's see if there's anything else before I go over the specific things I was picking up on. Yeah, and this is something, how you'll also know is that you already know all of this. This is not like a message that will be out of the blue, or like you have no idea what this is talking about. You've been thinking a lot about this recently. You have been very aware of this, and maybe it's even been something that you've been thinking about often, like, I need to do this, or I want to make this change, or I know that I'm really good at something. Okay, so there's something that you're feeling already intuitively pulled to. And again, they want to say to open your heart right now to receive. Believe that you can have it. Believe that this can be possible for you, because I feel like that could be kind of like the key ingredient to allowing the floodgates kind of abundance to begin to open more. And I feel like you're beginning to feel that pressure in the aura. You're beginning to feel more of this accumulating. And this is the reason why, because you're meant to have that. You're meant to receive, excuse me, you're meant to receive. And I just took a pause here to take a sip of my coffee, but I did try to record this reading twice. And it felt like something was kind of blocking it the first 2 times. So I feel like that could be a message in itself, that there's something that's trying to block it, or that you felt some kind of pressure or resistance around this leap of faith to come out of your comfort zone, or to not allow for jealousy or negativity or something around you to stop you from moving forward. Okay, so now for the specific messages here of how you may just connect the dots. These don't have to resonate. If you resonate with the message, aside from the specifics, that's totally okay. You don't have to resonate with this. But I do feel like a lot of you know yourself to be very intelligent. You are maybe known to be very intelligent. You know yourself that you're very intelligent. Okay, I do feel like you're also a very good manifester. So when you're in the right vibration, when you're in the right energy, you are aware that you can manifest very quickly. So you may be very connected to spirit. You may be very connected to certain, law of attraction, law of assumption, something like that. And so you're always manifesting. So just keep that also in mind, is what they want to say. How you also may know this is for you is that either you're just scraping by right now, which is why there was a message to save up your money, or to focus on how you want that tree to grow without kind of maybe spending on the side to things that maybe are not kind of productive for where you want to be, okay, or somehow wasting money in just whatever that is, things that just don't really, that you're not passionate about. So either you're just scraping by, or you could be living comfortably, but just comfortably, nothing more than just comfortable, or it's just kind of a steady income maybe, but you don't really feel that there's anything greater there right now. Also, some of you here could live somewhere up north, especially if it's the United States, up north, but it could be another country. If it's cold weather up north, something about a big city. So you could live in a big city right now. It could be vice versa, to where you are, wanting to go to a big city, but take it how it fits. Some of you, this is you currently living in a big city. Something about a train across country, or transportation. So maybe it's like coast to coast or some kind of travel opportunity, or you somehow work with trains, or you go on the train. I don't know, something with trains. I was also getting here something with an engineer or computers. So you may do that now for someone. A corporate job, like a 9-to-5 job. A lot of you here, if you resonate with this, you definitely could be working that kind of job right now. And it doesn't have to be that this is like you moving into just like a spiritual kind of career. This could be in some of these areas. Like maybe you have a certain skill or talent in like engineering or in this corporate job. So take it how it fits with you, but it's something that you know yourself to be very talented at, and that you want to grow that more. Also, I was getting that you may have a choice between staying or going, either a location or this job here. I was also getting something with art and painting. So for some, it could also be that, art and painting. The color blue is significant here. Yeah, and I said you've already known this, you've already been feeling this, and for some, you have been feeling sick recently. Okay, that's also how you may know that this is for you. Either you've had a physical sickness, like you've had a cold or the flu, or you've just felt some kind of uneasiness, maybe like a stomach ache, or maybe just, I don't know, some kind of just not feeling good. And I feel like it could be because of some kind of calling that you're having, which is getting louder, and maybe it's your body's way of letting you know that something doesn't feel right anymore, or I need to kind of shift out of this. Also something with time or impatience. So maybe I was seeing somebody looking at their watch. Either you feel bored at work, or you feel like time is running out, or there's something about impatience, or you've waited a long time to do this or to make this choice. I was also hearing Fargo. I believe that's a city, Fargo. And then I was also getting the names here: Blair, Frank, Hope, Michael, Julia, and Matilda. Okay, for somebody specific, and also names that start with B. So we did say Blair, but other names that start with B. And yeah, so I feel like that's it for the message. So yeah, I will leave it here. I really hope that this could find whoever it's meant for. Let me know if it fits with you, if it resonates. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. I wish you all the best, and I will talk to you in the next reading. Take care and lots of love.